Remember this shaka shine? Uh, it means cool in Hawaii, in Hawaiian, and in Hawaii. But anyway, welcome to our program. This is Dorian Oniwa, and thank you for tuning in. And so I just kind of wanted to go on update. I was kind of encouraged that during our pastoral care practicum class that Jeanette told me she was looking at my YouTube on the Westin Hotel where we stayed a couple of weeks ago just to study for our midterms. And so that sort of encouraged me to do a video, a YouTube video. And so last weekend, it seemed like people were interested in what we're doing, and more response or replies or more interest in last weekend we were up in Tulsa, there by myself and have breakfast with our son, father and son breakfast. I think I mentioned that. And then we drive back. Well, I drive back by myself, maybe about 5 hours, go up and 5 hours come back down. And Sharon wanted to go with me, so I said, oh, okay. And so we just had our finals, not finals, but midterm. Was it last week or week before last? And so anyway, we went up there on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Came back, and so we had a nice breakfast. And since Sharon was going to be home alone, we invited her to join us. So we had a father, mother, and son breakfast together. Praise the Lord. And I just want to encourage you to spend time with your children. If you have a son or a daughter, I think it would be very helpful. And our son is already 46 years old, and we're still having breakfast together. Yeah, and just to keep the connection, the communication, together. And anyway, that's what we did last weekend. And of course, while we were up in Tulsa, we roamed around our Roberts University and went up to the Prayer Tower, and there are things like that. And there's a park that someone donated $500,000 to build, almost like another Disneyland, and everything's free. And so we went over there for a walk, and it was really nice, enjoyable time that we had in Tulsa with our son and daughter-in-law and granddaughters. One granddaughter still left there. The other are gone to college already. They're out in school, and one of them is graduating next year, year after, and she's going to have her doctorate in pharmacy. And then the other one is she just started her first year, and she's a volleyball player, and so she got over $100,000 scholarship. Wow, $100,000! Wow, and so she's attending that something university down at Palm Beach or something. Where Trump has his club over there. And anyway, Palm City or Palm Beach, I think, yeah, Florida. And so that's where she's attending and playing volleyball, because that's what she got a scholarship for. And then one more left. She's still in high school. In another year or two, she'll be graduating. And so it's nice visiting with them. And anyway, we found out a nice what you call place to eat, Chinese restaurant. Yeah, we were at this. They have casino over there, and we're there for dinner. And our son took us over there, and it was really nice. I mean, a casino right there in Tulsa. And of course, casinos are only allowed on the Indian reservations. And so, reservation, did I see that right? And so we went there, and they were talking to this Filipino lady, and she was a waitress, and she was telling us, all the different restaurants. And so she told us to go to this Asian something, And so we found it, and we went, oh, that was the best food. Oh, it was really authentic, It was, and all those kind of American style Chinese food. This was the real deal, the real thing. And so, wow, we were really impressed. And anyway, that was one of the exciting things that happened while we were up in Tulsa. And then this past week, um, what was it? I think was it this past week that we had Mark Hankins. I mean, 4 nights or something, 4 days, something like that. And even in our Bible college, he spoke for 2 days. Just all kinds of wonderful things that's going on all the time, and I think on Friday we took a couple of ladies or students with us and went out to eat and went to a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, because one of them, what's her name? I can't think of it right name. Randy was one of them, and the other one was I can't think of her name now. She liked Chinese food, and that's why we ended up in a Chinese food restaurant in Saginaw. Saginaw, I think it was Saginaw. We ended up in a buffet, and they were just impressed with all that food. Praise the Lord. And so we had a great time sharing one another. And and then today was a restaurant again. Our daughter's birthday, and so she's 45 and 45 years old, and her birthday happened to be on Halloween. Praise the Lord! And so we went to this Italian restaurant in Salt Lake, something breeze, and so anyway, it was nice. We had a room by ourselves, and 8 of us, there's 8 of us living in this house, and four grandkids and 4 adults and 3 generations, and we just learned to love each other, right? And so it's such a blessing to be here and with our grandkids, see them every day, and it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here in Salt Lake. We wouldn't be at Eagle Mountain. We wouldn't be at Kenny Copeland Bible College. I mean, because of the grandkids that were here. But anyway, so we celebrated her birthday, had a wonderful time at the restaurant. She likes Italian because Sharon and our daughter went to Italy right before coronavirus, everything shut down. So they made it in time before. It was last October or 2 Octobers ago. Yeah, I think two years ago, I think, because last year was coronavirus year, and the previous year was October. Yeah. And so anyway, so she likes Italian food, and so we went there and just had a good time, just with our family. And so anyway, I think I'm going long enough, so I'll just stop here. God bless you now.